Hi everyone, this video I want to share with you what it's like waking in the morning into Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now this game definitely was designed to make you excited to wait for the tomorrow, and this is why I take my time in this game. It's like real life, right? Never know what's going to happen tomorrow, and you're always excited for new things. So same in this game. So I woke up and actually there was a new visitor to the island, and I was really excited. So of course the first thing I did was actually uh, trying to see who is this one is, and it's actually Jacob. And just keep in mind that I didn't play any of the previous installments of Animal Crossing. So everything I discover from in the game is actually new, and this gets me so excited. So here I actually got an extension for the house, a new room. I don't know what to do with it yet. I'm still dropping stuff. Eventually I will create some customization for it, but right now I'm just happy to see another room, put some stuff in it. Later on when I can craft new items, I can get an idea what I want to have there. And even discovered today there are pre-made customizations which you can do, and you can prioritize which one you can do, like expanding the house or customizing your rooms. I still don't know what it is, but I'll keep an eye on this. Now, these are the bamboo trees which are actually planted. This is just something I needed to do for a mission to get some Nook miles. So I just needed to put one, and actually the bamboo tree island where I was, there were those bamboo shoots. So I actually got a few, and now actually one of the missions was actually to plant one. Now, of course, when you wake up in the morning, you see X2. This means that the first missions each morning are replaced from the previous one. So if you haven't finished, can't finish, you have new ones in the next morning, and you are able. This is actually you're able to get 2 times the amount of Nook miles. Here I'm visiting Jacob, the new tenant. It was really nice to meet him. I put the houses near each other, so it'd be easy for me just to visit 3 of them, because there are some Nook miles which requires to visit three tents. So I actually was placing them near each other. Here you can actually see Wendy just came to me. And actually sent her a letter yesterday. I think she got it, so she was really excited. And it's really exciting to see inhabitants of the island just coming to you and saying hi. This is a really exciting thing. One of the things that makes the island feel very dynamic, and you don't feel alone actually. So they're always hanging around, doing their thing. This is my house. Again, nothing fancy. Again, another. This is Sky. She actually came to me, and she said that probably because of the letter I think that I sent her yesterday. And now, because they send them letters, they get really friendly. Before this, I mean, I talked to them. They didn't have a lot of time for me. Sometimes they just want to be with themselves. But you see, when you try to communicate with them using the letters, give some gifts, good things happen. And she actually gave me a gift, and we can get things from them. So this interaction is actually worthwhile. This is all in the ground, and actually I discovered that now I can actually get bamboo shoots. These trees I brought from the island, from the bamboo island, and now I actually found from bamboo shoots, which is great because there are some recipes that actually requires bamboo shoots, and if I want to make ones, now I can use those bamboo shoots to farm them each day, which is important. I have actually more, but the bamboo shoots didn't appear there. I don't know if it's based on the location. Maybe in some locations it's better than others. I don't know, because some I didn't see, but we'll see in time. Maybe it's some other mechanic in the game that I'm not familiar with. Again, I'm not reading a lot, so I'm discovering most of the things by myself, and this is part of the fun for me. Now, part of the routine is, for me, is checking trees, trying to see if I can get something. Sometimes you get like rare things or items when you're checking trees. So just check once, so just go each tree and check it once. Maybe I get something. And of course, work I farm each day. For farming the woods, for wood, do it later, because I don't want to do it in the morning. This was actually quite a surprise. I found a rock that just gives money. This came as a surprise. Usually I get kind of materials, and here I actually got some bells, and it was pretty cool to see a rock. This is another surprise for me this morning. This didn't happen before. Now fishing is something that you do a lot in Animal Crossing, and it's a fun mini game because it requires good timing, but eventually you get used to it and it's not that hard. Sometimes I miss when I get excited, I don't know why, but it's fun. And of course those fish, some of them worth quite a lot of money. So and there are some fish that only appear in certain months, which is why you actually want to farm them, unfarm them. And this is actually a bottle which I found, message bottle. You get it from time to time, which can give you different things. This is usually, I think they give you kind of a DIY recipes. So here I got a chocolate ball, which is cool. It actually fits one of my rooms, so I was excited to get it. I'm not sure 100% if I'm going to use it, but you know, I can craft it whenever I like. Sometimes you get things that you know, not recipes, it's just the item itself, and sometimes you get recipes which you can craft anytime you like. And of course, always paying attention to the Nook Miles. I try to, in a way, arrange the things that I do sometimes around this, so I can actually get more Nook Miles instead of just going on the things that I do. So if I need something like talking with tenants, for example, I'm going to do this just to, you know, finish this and get something that maybe I'm going to do, and also on the way, and I can get Nook Miles by doing so. So again, always keep an eye on the Nook Miles so you can capitalize on it, and of course it's very useful. You can buy many things and go to the islands. You can go to remote islands without actually having those Nook Miles. You actually made a mistake. When you shake trees, it's better just to hold the net, because you can actually capture those. I didn't know it. You can actually capture those hornets that run after you. Sometimes you have more time, sometimes less. But if you have a net, it's just better. Yeah, I'm having net now, but you know, it's already too late. So again, something that I learned from experience. You see, this is sometimes you get coins, sometimes items. That's why you shake those trees. You don't get a lot because they're quite rare, but usually when I get one, I'm quite sure that won't find probably a second one, maybe a second one, but again I shake it, it doesn't take a lot of time, so I'll just shake the trees and see what I can find. Now on the beach you can find different shells. Some of them worth quite a lot of money, some of them are also crafting materials which you can use. I know that later on there'll be plenty of items that require different type of materials, so just collect them. Of course, when you start out, you sell a lot of things, to make money to expand your house, but I keep some, sell some. This is actually a hole we can actually dig in the ground, which will give you the option to just get this sack of money, and then you can bury it back. You can take the money if you want. Sometimes it's 1030k, but you can actually bury it back, and it will grow into a tree that give you money instead of, for example, apples or oranges, which is cool. I actually have one near my house, which is an excellent place for it, really near my house. So I just keep it there and put some fence around it, so I know that I shouldn't touch it. And now it grow actually into a tree. I can't see coins yet, but I'm looking for it. This is something to look forward to. These are flowers, which I just pick up. This also can be used for different recipes. And they grow again, so if you pick them up, they grow in a few days again. Just farming things in the environment. You're actually planting the trees in the wrong place. These actually are coconut trees. I'm going to remove it later, but I have enough coconuts, so I'm not in a hurry, but they can grow there. They need to be grown on the beach. Oh, actually, here actually crafting something, a sack, a trash bag. And the reason because I read somewhere online that actually there are some insects we can be there if you leave it. So I just decided to craft it and actually find a use for my shoes, cans, and all this garbage that I find sometimes in ponds. Here actually talking to Sylvia. She doesn't like me too much, I'm telling you right now, but when I tried to give her a gift, now I just went to her and she actually, I have the option to give her something, so I gave her a big butterfly as a gift. I was quite surprised to see it, again another thing that surprised me. So I gave her the paper kite butterfly, and she gave me actually bells in return. She was really happy, and we're getting along better right now. So you see, you establish something that they actually don't want actually to talk to you too much. When you give them stuff, you actually socialize more in the island, and you get along better. So we're getting along better now. We'll see how it goes, but it goes better. It goes better. Your relationship, and she's really cute when she sings. Now here, what I actually do, I'm finishing some Nukmal missions, which I need to do. How do you call it? Bounties. So just visiting 3 tenants is very easy. Because I don't want to just stay there, because this can be replaced with other things. And when I go to island, I prefer having something that, you know, while on the island I can finish different bounties, get new nuke miles. So I just finished this one, got 200 nuke miles, which is good, and continue on. And the idea is just to go around the island, because some things pop up each day. So again, the island is not huge, so it takes only a few minutes to go through it and see if there's something new. And you just hop on with your pole and ladder, climb, and you take stuff. Sometimes you discover a new hole in the ground, which can be a fossil. And those fossils you can actually bring to the museum if it's something they don't actually already have, which is something that's already brought, something we have duplicates. I don't know what you can do. You can also sell it if it's duplicate. I position just one outside of my house because it looks big and really cool. And you can create really something nice, because these are used fossils, used structures of dinosaurs. And it looks really nice when you put them outdoors. So you actually can do this. I'm sure people will do something crazy with it. You can create kind of a dinosaur island or something. You know, this game you can do anything you want once you have a lot of different recipes and items which you can just place in the environment. So this is something. This is why I'm looking forward to see what other people also create. So today I actually find 3 fossils, which is actually was also one of the bounties to give to the museum 3 fossils to and I was actually also all the 3 were something that the museum didn't have, so these are new ones. You actually don't know if are duplicates until you go to the museum and actually give them to some assessments, so you know what it is, and then you see whether it's acceptable or not, or whether they accept it or not. So there's actually 3 of them were actually new, which is great. And then you can actually go into the museum and see the new fossils out there look, and it's just beautiful. So this is actually the 3rd one, and as you can see here, the dinosaur bones, just beautiful outside. And I just put it. But if you want to become something like more around this theme, you can do this, of course. You can do everything. Now I'm just picking up the flowers. They will grow again. Just planted some near my house. I actually like the orange color. And this is the I have a green roof. I actually don't like the green roof. I just tried it out because I'm into my first room is kind of something more natural, as you can see, building something kind of with this vibe. So I thought green will fit, but it doesn't fit. So next time I'm going to change the roof color. But it's nice to see what the options are. Again, more Nukmas. Again, you do it again and again. You get to thousands, and again you get to do many things with it. So you never can go to like being very, very low. Now sometimes you need to plan for things ahead. So this afternoon I actually have a mission. I need to hunt for a specific fish, which is a hilltop, and I need those baits, fish baits. So I need to get those shells, which I can then craft in order to create fish baits, and I need quite a lot of them in order to, if I'm not lucky, to have more chance to get this specific fish. So this is for the afternoon, not now, but I'm already getting prepared. So this is all another activity that you do if you want to farm different fish, which are hard to get. I think when I have like, I don't know, like 30, something like that will be enough. If I get it, I get it. If not, next year. Because this specific fish, the last time is on merch, and then I need to wait a few months. This is the second time which I actually see, sometimes you're going to see characters appearing on the island, and they ask you to do things. Here I just need to search for things. Here you can see me bringing all those 3 fossils to the museum, to bladders, and assess them and accept them. Again, you don't get anything in return for this, you do get, but you don't get money or anything reward. You just can see the reward is actually seeing it in the museum and being able to eventually complete it, I assume. And I thought there probably a ability to craft different things. I read like gold items when you finish the museum or something like that. So it's also good to focus on that as well. Again, I'm not reading a lot, so I'm not so really understanding everything. I read a bit and try to experience most of the things alone, because this surprising elements is one of the things that I enjoy in the game, rather than knowing ahead everything that the game has to offer. This is the money tree you see on the left that I talked about. It's just planted really cool near the house. Just waited to pop some bells, money on it. It will be really cool. I want to see how much I get for each one. Here you can see Sky running again. I mean, oh, this was so exciting. And this is actually, I learned about a new reaction. Reaction is something you can actually do to interact with the visual ones, audio-visual ones, which you can do in order to interact with the characters in your island. So here are laying Glee. I still don't know what it is, but just saw something like with the notes. And it's pretty cool. So again, another new thing that I discovered today and was really, really excited. I got so many things. This you ask sometime before I played the game, I didn't know what Animal Crossing is all about and whether I enjoy it or not. Now, of course, I enjoy every single day, every single moment. It's just exciting. Even if I don't have a lot to do, I enjoy it. Just being on the island, enjoying the ambience of the environment, it's just beautiful. It's just relaxing, fun, and even the relaxing. I didn't understand what people say relaxing. Now I can understand. Although it's cartoonish, but the cartoonish art style is really, really cool and kind of gradient, smooth, one that I like. Here actually I go and I got the extension on the house. Now I need to, if I'm to improve it, I need to pay more than I don't know, $500,000 bells. It's quite a lot. I'm halfway there, by the way. So I can start. Always you discover also new items which you can buy that fits your ideal home and environment, the way you see your making the environment. So I'm just checking stuff, what's new. And for some of the things, if you buy, you can later craft them. Buy them again. So if you see them, maybe they are replaced with another thing. So it's important to buy them if you think you're going to use them in the future. Now, for example, there are two fence items which I like. I prefer than other than what I have now. The bamboo one and the simple one. The rope one. The rope one I can put around, for example, like the tree, the coin tree. So what I did was actually purchase it, and I think I'm going to find use to it later on. Of course, you can do anything in your imagination. That's the idea. If you see something that you want to make, it doesn't have to be something in real life. You can something crazy. People creating something really crazy stuff. So I actually bought those two because I plan to use them later on. I just want them. I don't have. This is a kind of recipe, so a recipe. Sorry. So you can actually use them anytime you want. You don't need to use them now. Now here I'm actually selling a hot item, which I get double the price for it. And actually I just need to invest 3 softwood and I get an item which I can sell for 700 and something, as you can see. Old-fashioned wash tub, twice the amount, so it's 720. It's a good way to make money. If you have lots of wood, you can actually just... But I personally prefer not to go for it because it's very tiring to craft each item, each item alone. You can just craft multiple items of the same type. So that's why I'm not doing it, because I'm gonna enjoy it, not make myself miserable. So here I can buy different items. Those items you never know when you see them again. So these are items that I usually buy. Might use them, might not, but it's actually also good for one of these bounties that I have, which I need to buy, I think about 500 bells. So this was perfect. So that's why I always optimize things. So when I need to buy something for a different bounty, I won't go and just do it. I can just earn something for it, and that's why I try to make sure that those things that I do are kind of align with the different things that they give me Nuke in return. And you never get tired seeing a gift flying in the sky and need to change to a slingshot and take it down. And there's always a surprise, a new thing. You never know what you're gonna get, and there's so many items. So this is always exciting to see what you get. One of my favorite things that I got is actually this kind of Sherlock Holmes style coat, which is real cold, just like it. It's just beautiful. So this I got yesterday from the Ghost, and I'm really excited. So I really enjoyed this one. Clothing item is one of the things that I really like about this game. Changing it from time to time, it's really cool. This dude was actually really doing good job in his house. Actually, before this it was a mess, and now it's actually a new one, new walls, everything. And I talked to him, and he actually, yeah, Cody. I don't remember the name yet. It will take me some time. So he gave me a simple do-it-yourself workbench. But the thing is that I discovered, I was really excited, by the way. I said, yeah, I'm going to get something. But I discovered I already have it. But he told me that maybe if all the other people can have it, it would be cool. And I thought, oh, this is a good idea. Why not give it as a gift? You know, so I got the recipe for this workbench, and I've decided to give it to a gift. To actually one of my least favorite right now characters, which is, I forgot the name. You see, I forget the name. It will take me a bit of time to remember all of this. But I thought this is a good idea, so what I did was I actually, see, here I discovered I actually can't use it. So I went home and actually put it in, warp it as a gift, and then I send it with a letter, as you can see right now. So just going home. I think it's a, you know, we have a double. What are you going to do? Just sell it for a few peanuts? No, you're going to give it as a gift. This is a really cool gift, I think, especially for new visitors to the islands, which actually don't have a lot of things. So this can be a really cool gift. And then hopefully I will see this workbench in their house. So from what I've seen, you know, you can actually, when they give you, for example, if you give them clothes, you can see them wearing clothes. I didn't give clothes just yet, but I'm just thinking of paying attention to what they want and give them what they want. But this was kind of things that most the visitor of the island don't have. The resident of, I say visitors all the time, sorry. The resident of the island don't have, so I thought it's a good idea. Then I go to the Dodo Airlines, where you can actually create a letter. So I send it to Sylvia, yeah, Sylvia. And because she always tells me to go out to leave her alone. But I thought maybe I should give her more. Maybe we can be really great friends. I just need to spoil her a bit, give her some stuff. And I sent her a gift, a short letter. This is for you, a gift. And I just added the present, attach it into the letter, and send it. So this is it, a quick look at my morning. More videos are coming, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.